Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In this video today, we are going to be talking about the best icons on FIFA 23. I think there's a good chance we might not get any more icon cards this year. Obviously, when I say icon cards, we're not just talking about the baby mids and primes we get earlier in the year, we're talking about all the different promos. To be honest, I'm not even sure if there's a card in this video that is a prime mid or baby. I don't think there is. I think they're all like the different versions of them. Obviously, as the year's gone on, we've had different icon promos. So for example, here the Van der Sar, he was a Team of the Year icon, but Shapeshifters, Trophy Titans, Foot Birthday. There's been all sorts of crazy promos with icons to make them a lot better. Some of them are a bit wacky. So one of the cards, for example, in this video is a fullback Michael Ballack. But honestly, I think what they've done with icons this year, for the most part, is pretty good. I would say I would like them to make them a bit more accessible, as in the pack weight to not be too bad, so they're not as expensive as they are. Ultimately, icons are some of the most beloved, famous players in the history of football, and people should have access to be able to play with them. But anyway, in this video, I'm going to talk about my favourite ones, the ones that I think are amongst the best. I've got one keeper, and then we're generally going two for each position. So, fullback, right back, we've got Michael Ballack, and okay, I must have missed. I definitely I put Lam as the other right back, so I was going to have the 93 Lam. I really like the 93 Lam. Got two Germans at right back. But anyway, this Ballack, he can play either fullback position. 4-star, 5-star, tall, pretty good on the ball. Not amazing, but pretty good for a fullback. Great passing. With an anchor, he's getting 99 strength, 99 pace, ridiculously high defending. This Ballack is an absolute animal. For our left back, we've got Riquelme and Hierro. Riquelme is actually right-footed, so it's a bit weird, but he's still got a good weak foot. Hierro can play left back or right back, depending on which version of his card you get. Riquelme is better going forward, you could argue, but this, to be honest, this Hierro's got more agility and balance. They're both pretty great cards, though. Either one's amazing. Obviously, the classic fullbacks like Cafu, Carlos, Zambrotta, Carlos Alberto, they're all really good. Lots of great options still. Centre back Maldini is probably the best icon centre back still in the game, I would say. Are you sick of getting out teamed on FIFA? Want more coins to build that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out utnice.com, the best place to buy coins for FIFA 23. They're simple, easy to use. Use code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out utnice.com today. Crazy high defending. He just has that like defensive aura around him where he's just like a magnet to everything. I've always found that with Maldini. Schweinsteiger, you probably didn't think he'd be amongst the best icon centre backs at the start of the year when FIFA was released. However, he is 6 foot's big enough. He's got crazy physical, elite on the ball and passing for a centre back. Great weak foot, rapid, ridiculous defending. With Shadow, all his defending stats except heading accuracy, which no one really cares about. And 99. Petit, 6'1", great weak foot. Just ridiculous stats across the board. I don't think Petit in games body type feels as great as some of the other players, but his stats are still crazy. Vidic, probably the 4th best icon centre back. There was Desai, Rio, or Plunk. I don't know why I keep yawning today. I haven't been yawning all day, and I think it's these lights that I've got when they shine onto my face. I don't know why. The pace is definitely a bit below the threshold of what you want. You probably want 87, 88 pace minimum at this point in the game. And he's not the best on the ball. He's usable on the ball. But then the defending and physical are absolutely monstrous. This Vidic's class. Zidane, probably the best icon midfielder in terms of going forward. 5-star, 5-star. Ridiculous stats across the board. And unlike the other Zidanes, this one's actually pretty damn good at defending. And he has very, very good physical. But 5-star, 5-star with some of his technical stats are crazy. Socrates, 90 plus on all of the base stats except for shooting. But his shooting is definitely good. With a hunter, it becomes very, very good. 5-star weak foot, 6'4". Very good in every area. He doesn't have a single attribute below 84. nearly every stat he has is 90 or better. So actually, he has less than 84 jumping, but he's 6'4", so 81 jumping will be more than fine. This Socrates, like I say, absolutely crazy card. Luis Figo, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, 5'11", with an anchor on him, gets near maxed out defending, pace, physical. It's great going forward. This Figo doesn't really have a weakness, just a top tier card. Mateus is just like Kante, but just better in terms of just seems to get everywhere more. Mateus is horrible to play against, and generally speaking, if you're playing against a midfielder who's just a nuisance, that normally means they're pretty good. Mateus, just annoying, can finish. He's not that good on the ball, especially at this point in the game, compared to some of the other icons, but he has everything else. And then Hullet, the best icon midfielder. I'd like to see him do a 5-star skill moves Hullet, but he just is different in game. Socrates and Zidane are probably comparable in some different ways, but this Hullet's insane as you'd expect. Zambrotta, near 90 plus on every base stat. His shot basically is it's just the volleys and penalties which no one cares about. Same skills and weak foot as the other Zambrotta, just a juiced up version with all the other stats. And then Vieira, I don't like Vieira the last few years on FIFA for the most part. And when I say that, he's still very, very good at what Vieira's good at in terms of the defending, the big physical presence. But he's been a bit of a donkey going forward, not very good on the ball. Not good enough shot, 3-star weak foot. But this card, 4-star weak foot, a lot better on the ball compared to some of his other cards. Actually got a viable shot. This Vieira is good enough going forward with the ridiculous strengths he has defensively to be a top tier card. And then for the attackers, honestly, for the most part, there's probably like 15, 20 elite attackers. And this I've left off Cruyff, Jarzinho, just because I didn't want it to just be all attackers. But there's so many insane attackers. Pele, 5-star, 5-star. Any Pele card on this game is great. Pele is one of the few cards of the game that every version of him's elite. But this one, obviously, even more elite when you get a 5-star weak foot. He's in the debate for the best attacker in the game. I think the first three of the first four, not including Garrincha, are amongst the best attackers in the game. Henry, Ronaldo, and Pele. And honestly, any icon that's 5'5", they're all pretty much insane top tier. This Garrincha, though, ridiculous card. Honestly, I'd probably go an engine on him. His shot's near maxed out anyway. Get his passing up, max out his dribbling. This Garrincha's just crazy, but one of the best cards of the game. Henry, 5'5", nice to see a ridiculous Henry card. This one's also left-footed, which is a bit different. Yeah, this Henry, one of the best cards in the game, as you'd expect. R9, don't really need to go into too much detail about why R9's so good. Samieto, 5-star, 5-star. Left-footed again. Like I said, it doesn't really matter when they've got a 5-star weak foot. Put a hawk on him and he's near maxed out. Ronaldinho, Puskas, Eusebio to end the video. Ronaldinho and Puskas don't have 5-star on both, but they're both crazy. Dino has his own animations in game. He's rapid, ridiculous on the ball. When he came out, was in the debate for best attacker in the game. Puskas, nice to see an upgrade on the skill moves and weak foot. Not the fastest at this point. Definitely not as good as some of the other icons here, but still amazing and has a crazy shot. And then Eusebio, always just crazy. He's another one who every version of him is crazy, but this one gets the skill moves. And there we go. Honestly, the icons this year, they've smashed it in terms of giving you lots of viable ones for different guys. I would like to see them make them more accessible, like I said. But hey, what do you want to see in FIFA 24? EAFC? I've heard they're going to be improving icon chemistry. An idea I've suggested for a long time is based on the leagues and clubs they played for, give them chemistry on that. Appreciate you guys watching. As always, keep it spicy. See you guys in the next one. Peace.